Alright, hello, hello, test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, cool. Anyway, hi, hello. Like, I keep wanting to say happy Monday, but it's like, are Mondays ever even good? More bear and bird, exactly. But yeah, hi, hello, I hope your Mondays weren't too bad, your week and your weekends were good, all that good stuff. And, yeah, I don't really have much to say. Just like the month's coming to a close. February actually ends on Friday, so it's like I have three things actually. One, I have 1 week. I basically have a few more days to raise as much money as I can for the cause. Two, I need to beat this game so I can actually do our mystery title because I've already skipped out on 2 games. And well, yeah, I was gonna say a third thing, but it's like I'm not gonna have this new video done by month's end. It ended up being longer than I expected, but that's mainly because I had more to say than I expected as well. So it's just yeah, but yeah, you got you got a bit of an extended stream yesterday. I tried to do as much as I can. That did not work out well because Grunty Industries hates you, and I have to keep repeating that because it's the truth. So yeah, I spent 2 hours in that level and accomplished next to nothing. I think I literally only got like 2 or 3 jiggies. But you know what? After I got off stream, had dinner, all that good stuff, I remembered something. It's like, wait, I have all the other levels unlocked. Why am I still here? So yeah, we're gonna do some more sequence breaking today because like I can't go back to that. I can't go back to the factory, man. You can't make me. I know I'm going to have to go back eventually, but I have to stress the key word of that phrase being eventually. Like, Grunty Industries broke me, so we're not going to bother with it tonight. That's a some other time problem. I've been playing this game for 8 hours, and I have 50 jiggies. To be honest, there's 90 of these things. Oh, good. My super speed is still on. That's comforting. But yeah, we entered a cheat code that makes Banjo and Kazooie run faster, and as you can see, the results kind of speak for themselves. Anyway, yeah, we're not going back to Grunty Industries. Actually, I want to check something before we do go to our next destination. I have 670 notes. Dang. That's nowhere near enough. We don't even have all the notes in the Isle of Hags, or all the jiggies. But I mean, the jiggies are mainly... The jiggies from the Isle of Hags is just the Jinjos, plus the one that we got given for free. Anyway, before we do all that, we have to put our new kicks to the test. Because yeah, we learned how to use some suction shoes, and those suction shoes allow us to climb these walls. But the company needs you back on the conveyor belts. Here at Grunty Industries, we aren't coworkers, we're family. Those conveyor belts can suck the blackest part of my ass. But anyway, we got the last Jinjo in the hub world. That's cool. But yeah, we're not putting up with that. Fuck this job. Anyway, welcome to Hailfire Peaks, and as you can probably guess from the name, yeah, 2 years. Finally, I've made it to the warmth of Lava World. With a belly full of water. Wow, he managed to keep all that water for 2 years. I'm impressed. I wonder how we're gonna ruin it for him. Oh hey, a train station. And look at that, he's perfectly perched right above where the train should end up. We'll worry about that later, I guess. Yeah, as you can probably guess from a name like Hailfire Peaks, you have two sides to this place. You have a fire side, obviously, and we have to work our way to the icy side. We will do all that in due time. Also, you know, mind the lava. Can I? No, I can't. Anyway, I wonder whose tent that is. It's certainly not ours. I mean, we just got here, but... Yeah. Hey. I don't recall you paying for a tour of my volcano. I'm gonna burn your furry hide. Warning, trespassers in the exceedingly hot water are likely to be cooked. But yeah, unfortunately, the thing with Hailfire Peaks is that it is occupied, sadly. It's occupied by not one, but two very cranky dragons. You can probably take a guess at what the boss battle for this level is going to be. Here we have to deal with the dragon of the lava side. And honestly, I think that's going to be our first destination. Also, there's a Coliseum here. We might as well go in there for some shelter. But anyway, you can't have a Coliseum without sports. And of course, Hailfire Peaks is running their own kickball tournament. Unfortunately, if you remember from the last time we played some kickball, there's a strict rule with the kickball tournament beating Stonies only. So, yeah. And unfortunately, we're 6 worlds away from being able to be transformed to a Stony, but luckily, there's a passage to a place where we can turn into a Stony, so yeah. We have some more cross-world shenanigans to get up to. So yeah, you have to blow up that wall, which reveals a secret passage that takes you all the way back to the first world. We gotta go talk to Humba, get turned into a Stony, go back through that passage to get back to Hailfire Peak so we can play some kickball again. I don't know, man. Like, do real life athletes have to jump through as many hoops when they go to a game that's over the pond? Do you have to get like visas when you're an athlete to compete in different countries? Also, look at how fast I waddle. It's crazy. The super speed ends up being more funny, if anything. I mean, it is also handy, but still. Yeah, normally we couldn't leave the world as a Stony, but considering this is a secret passage, don't tell anyone, we're fine. But yeah, now it's time to waddle our way to the kickball. Also, that Jinjo's fake. Do not believe his lies. Welcome to the Coliseum Professional Kickball Championships. We like to do things a little differently here. The lowest score wins. We're just about to begin the quarterfinals. I would really need a guide if I played this. I'd say you'd only need a guide if you intend on 100%ing it. Most of the jiggies are relatively straightforward, or at the very least, straightforward about telling you that you can't get them right now. But yeah, they do things a little bit differently. This ain't the Mayan League now. Yeah, they do things a little bit differently in Hailfire Peaks. They apparently operate on golf rules. So the goal is actually to punch these balls into your opponent's goals. Oh, hey, Red, you're looking a little dry on points there, buddy. Here, let me help you. Hey, I don't appreciate that. None of that. Why are they playing the baseball music for this? It's the wrong sport. Okay, you know what? Just for that, you can have this. But yeah, it's kind of silly how they do it, especially since they all decide not to aim for me. They were all ganging up on me in the first world. What happened? Oh, hey, that's mine. I win by losing. If anything, it does kind of throw it on its head. You've won your quarterfinal. Now you may move on to the semifinals. Also, it's funny you mentioned that, Andrew, because I have been using a guide, like an actual physical strategy guide, and I've been consulting it more and more frequently as I've been advancing through the game. Anyway, here we are at the semifinal. You're playing with the big boys now. I remember that song from The Prince of Egypt. That movie was gas. Anyway, we start with all these points, and the goal is to get less of them. The glowing red balls subtract 2 points. The normal ones only subtract 1. Why? I think you need to focus on yourselves besides trying to steal from me. Also, red is yellow. Why? Look at this. They're all spawn camping my goal. Like, you know what? Sure, waste your time. I just pick a ball up and they all spawn camp me. Very unsportsmanlike behavior. And it cost them the game. That's what you get. You've won your semifinal. The Coliseum Kickball final awaits. Already off to the finals already. If anything, I feel like I'm doing this easier than the Mayan Kickball tournament. The last guide I bought was for Majora's Mask remake on 3DS. Nice. I kind of miss strategy guides, as outdated as they are. You'll never be the Coliseum champion. That's what you think. So do we start with any points or something? No, we don't. Oh, hey, more points. Points for you. Points for you. Everyone gets some points. Please do not be shy. Take these. I insist. I just noticed the super speed also applies when I'm playing kickball. That's hilarious. Ew, you gave me points? I don't want those. Take them back. Refund. None of this bullcrap. Break these balls. Just like I'm busting their balls. Oh, you know what? Fine, you can have that. You can have that one for free. Anyway, easy stuff. And that's our first Jiggy of Hailfire Peaks. Wasn't expecting to be that easy. I declare you the new Coliseum Kickball champion. Do we get a trophy? Of course. Yeah, give me that trophy. Alright, well, that's it. Now we have to go cross country to turn back into a bear. And then thankfully we can just warp back to the kickball arena and go back to Hailfire. Thankfully. Yeah, I can't even waddle up the steps. I gotta jump. Because I'm short. But yeah, it's like, I mean... Tooie is nowhere near as horrible a beast when you're just trying to go for completion. Because, I mean... Did I say how many jiggies there are in this game? No, I didn't. Anyway, the only metric for completion with this game is the jiggies. Because, I mean... Granted, you do need notes, but you only need them to learn new moves, which you need to advance through the game, so notes are also kind of important. But notes are also a lot easier to manage. Need to support no chaos? Good. I'm watching you. But yeah, there's only 90 jiggies this time around compared to Kazooie's 100, and I think you only need, what, 70 of them to beat the game? Which isn't bad. But I watched a video recently, because I've just been going down a pipeline, I guess. Apparently, out of the 90 jiggies in this game total, 16 of them you have to backtrack for. What is with these dudes? Their aim is scarily on point. They give the snowmen in Kazooie a run for their money. Where am I? It's just an evil beehive over there. Yeah, those things' aim is scary good, and I know if I kill them, they're just gonna respawn, but we have more work to do in this Coliseum, and I might as well kill them anyway. I see you staring at me. Stop that. Oh god. Seriously, I just killed you. What does this do? Ah. So that allows us to get to the Jinjo. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a way to get past the boiling hot lava. Oh, it's permanent. I was like, oh, I'm guessing that's what the split-up pads are for. I already rescued the one white Jinjo. I will not believe your lies. Anyway, where am I going? If they hit me... They almost hit me. I guess those are for coming down, but what's up here? Actually, I think I do have a way to get past that that lava. That boiling hot waterfall. Oh, hey, a Cheeto page. Cool. I almost have enough for another cheat. It's not like I really need it, but eh. I mean, I could take the shoes back down, but, like... why bother? Well, I guess that's why. Just beat Wolfenstein 2 earlier. Metal as fuck. Yeah, nice. I honestly prefer the New Order to the New Colossus. But that's just me personally. And then I didn't play any of the new ones after that. I heard they weren't that great. Where... oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, fine. I guess that's why that door is there. There's a lot to do in this one Coliseum. It's crazy. I'm surprised I nailed that. I'm actually a little surprised I nailed that. Okay, where are these? Ooh, that was close. Okay, 1, 2, and then... wow, that actually worked. We only got one purple Jinjo left to find. I'll just take the damage, why not? Yeah, we actually had a rare use for the Wonder Wing. Yippee. Now we just have to scale this giant volcano while getting harassed by a fire dragon. Nope, no big deal. Oh yeah, you also have these fire hands. Their thing too. Wow, really just put me next to the evil beehive, huh? Really, that's it? The old blood was good too? I will take your word for it. I could have just jumped over here. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, like I also said, you also have those fire hands peering out the walls. You can't... I think you can only kill them with ice eggs. He respawned already? I literally killed him like 5 seconds ago. And hey, there's a Globo. We need that. It's funny that I'm actually not, like, first-person aiming for this. Feels weird. But anyway, yeah, Mumbo's over here on the fire side. Apparently his thing's made out of lava rocks. But we kind of need that Globo before we do anything with him. I need to kill the boss, though, so he stops spitting lava rocks at me. That crack isn't there for no reason. I know I can blow this up. But do I have the ordnance to blow it up? Grenades don't work. Drill doesn't work. Oh, I guess the dragon just needed a bit more convincing. Oh, hey, a flight pad. That'll be useful. In fact, we're gonna grab you. Ignore you. Alright, let's go visit ourselves a dragon. Also, I just realized I need more red feathers, but we'll worry about that later. Ah, here we go. A sweet little entrance to the volcano, also with a flight pad. gonna need some ice eggs. Anyway, here's our first boss of Hailfire Peaks, Chili Billy, the hot and spicy dragon. Because it's chili with an I. Ah, at last. You must be the pizza delivery boy. No, just the local jiggy hunters. Lies. I bet you've got my 12-foot spicy meat special in that backpack. Afraid not, Wartface. Then I'll eat you instead. So yeah, dude was just want his first pizza. That feeble leg won't hurt me, yeah, so... Brr, so cold. So yeah, you have to use ice eggs on Chili Billy, because nothing else will work. I'll soon have you licked. And you have to shoot them through those cannons too, because that won't work either. But yeah, he wasn't kidding about having me licked. Did I have a good weekend? I did. It was chill. But yeah, that's really it. It's not even that bad because the cannons block his shots. Which you wouldn't expect them to. Thankfully they do. But yeah, Chili Billy's not really that hard. Just a bit time consuming because you can only hit him once per rotation. Now he actually aimed behind the cannon for once. Ow. Yeah, I do have to stress he's only the first boss, because, you know, you have two sides of the level, so you can probably imagine it's two dragons you have to deal with. No points for guessing what element the other brother has. I actually don't have that much health. Probably should have stocked up. Also, that was horrifically timed. I was actually trying to see if I could outrun the tongue with my super speed, but apparently not. Even gods have limits. What? Anyway, that's it. He's dead. Well, not dead, but just beaten. Enough! I've changed my mind. Forget the pizza, but I'm sure my brother will still want his. Yeah, that's his body. He's just got a long neck. I reckon I'll go get a couple of Big Al burgers. Imagine you're just chilling in an amusement park and the dragon with a 12-foot long neck just lands wanting some frickin' Big Macs. I'm sure he doesn't even pay. If I was a dragon, I'd just be like, how about for payment I don't eat you? I'd totally do that. But then again, dragons are kind of dicks. Yeah, we beat him. We don't even get a reward for it. But we don't... He will stop shooting flaming lava rocks at us. He's a Komodo giraffe. Sure. Kind of curious what's over here. Because this is right above the Colosseum. Oh hey, it's Gobi. And it's the train station for the lava side. There's a hollow honeycomb all the way over there. Actually, that's not all the way over there. That's relatively close. Could have used that. Hey, there's our first hollow honeycomb piece. And more of you butt munchers. Look at him glaring at me. He's just waiting for the chance. What do you mean he respawned? I quite literally just killed you. Oh, never mind. It was the worm thing that respawned. It's like, do enemies respawn faster the farther you go? It feels like it. Where am I? I'm on like the upper rim of the Colosseum apparently. Hang on, I need that warp pad, preferably before I die. You know what? Well, I guess this works too, huh? Something tells me I'm gonna need to split up, but first, a nap. It's one of the few good things we got out of Grunty Industries. We learned how to take a nap. Unfortunately, Banjo has no means of dealing with the hot hands. If I got knocked off that ledge, I would have, like, actually screamed. I'm sure there's a move I have to learn here, or a couple. Ow. I'm almost certain of it. We'll just keep looking around, I guess. The good thing is, though, is that I did learn all the Banjo-Kazooie moves, because now the rest of the new moves are either Banjo only or Kazooie only. And speak of the devil, right in this little corner, and I was right, it was a Banjo move. The Shack Pack. This one makes you safe and small, to fit through gaps in a wall. First hold Z, then press down C. Protected in liquids you will be. Why does Banjo keep Kazooie in this backpack? It can do everything. Like, you can carry things in it, which a backpack can do. You can nap in it, and now you can hide in it. And apparently Banjo's backpack is so tough it can withstand boiling water. Like, actual, literal boiling water. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. This is awkward. Very awkward indeed. But yeah, we can't do anything with that, and you're probably thinking, well, why not? We can go in liquid water now. Yeah. So, you want to know where that water lets out? Jolly Roger Lagoon. Remember how the pigs were saying that the water was too cold? Yeah. Now this water would make it too boiling hot, and their piggy hides would turn to bacon. So we have to cool this water down first. Sadly. So yeah, that's just one more piece of the puzzle. It's a hammer space bag. The next game is gonna be played entirely in the backpack, if only. That would be kind of funny, though. There is one pool of molten lava we can go down, though. You've got to be kidding me. I hate it here. Yeah, I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't. You just have to dodge the hot hands. Anyway. Well, apparently there was also a fish here. I don't know how he survived. But hey, we got all the red Jinjos. The red Jinjo family is complete. They'd like you to have this. But yeah, we got a Jinjo and a fish. Both of which I don't know how they were surviving in basically magma water. It's very impressive. They can survive in all this, but I can't. Almost ran into that. Anyway. Dang, I probably should have taken a nap first. Oh well. I just don't want to... Anyway, we can climb up this little slope here, and we have a blue door here. I wonder where it leads. Scanners indicate location of kids evacuation found. Exterior door opening to enable manual viewing. Hey, it's our alien friends. Detecting Earthling crosswind. Be careful. Yoicks. I calculate it's a long way down. Huh? What's going on? Keep ship steady. Well, he was right. Activating jetpack. Well, he was right. It is a long way down. Never mind. I'm okay. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm dead. Rip. That sucks. Imagine just living long enough to realize it's like, wait, I'm good. Wait, I'm not. I'm dead. Hey, a Jiggy. I can't get it through here though. Gonna have to finagle at it. Yeah, welcome to the Hail part of Hailfire Peaks. That switch looks rusty. You'll need more weight. You're saying I need to get fat? What cheek? Fancy trespasses on my glacier without my permission. Boy, are you going to suffer. So yeah, remember that other ice dragon we have to deal with? Here he is. We gotta put up with it. I don't know why I just stood there. Yeah, the icy side has Yetis. Yetis for some reason. Well, I mean, it's not for some reason. Also, I keep expecting one of those to come alive. I mean, it's Banjo after all. It wouldn't surprise me. They came alive in the last game. Anyway, here we are in the Icicle Grotto. Oh, well, I guess some of the ice is coming alive. They also have their own war cry, which is kind of adorable. I literally just killed that first one. Oh, right. Slippery slope. There's a Cheeto page in there. Not sure how to get it. But then again, that's what the guide's for. Let's take a look-see if I'm even able to get it right now. Let us see. When coming in from the bottom of the Icicle Grotto, jump onto the ledge in the first open area. Fire a Clockwork Kazooie egg. Okay, well, some backtracking required. What ledge, though? I saw no ledge. Then again, I was too consumed in bloodlust. Unless I can climb this? Can I? I can. Well, that was easy. Alright. Go, my soldier. Guess I just didn't look hard enough. There's another Cheeto page. I have enough for a new cheat for whatever that's worth. It really does feel like these dudes respawn faster the farther in the game I go, because it feels like I just killed some, and there's more here. I don't think that Jinjo's on the up and up, but then again, he's in there, and I'm out here, and he's the sheriff. I think we're just gonna leave him like that. Hey, we got a warp pad inside the grotto. A grotto that is a whole lot bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. Oh. I don't think that Jinjo's a fake. I could be wrong. Let's cause an avalanche. But my question is, where's the caveman? I mean, did cavemen live in icy caves? Is that how that worked? Also, we already went through Dinosaur Land. To be fair, we do have to go back to Dinosaur Land, but that's where they all are. We'll get back to that. I'm sure these split-up pads are here for a reason. And considering Banjo already learned his move, I'm thinking it's the bird's turn. Also, there's our treble clef for the level, so we don't have to worry about that. Just have to worry about not overshooting. Yeah, I think this is the move. Jump first, then... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I need more grenade eggs. Wait, this goes back to the lava side? What's on the lava side through here? Oh, hollow honeycomb piece. Also, we're actually in the volcano and being choked out by the molten air. We'll come back to that. Anyway, let's go outside the icicle grotto, shall we? Also, I was right. It is Kazooie's turn for a move. Gliding. Now you're lifting no big fat bear. Easy it'll be to glide through the air. Jump up high and then hold Z. Don't need fly pads or feathers red. That didn't rhyme. That didn't rhyme at all. But anyway, yeah, now Kazooie can glide. Which is as busted as it sounds. Granted, you do have to keep in mind it is gliding. She can't ascend, but when you're this high up, you don't really need to ascend, eh? Ow. You just have to be careful of the landing. Is that all our Cheeto pages? It feels like it, because we got all the Cheeto pages before anything else. But yeah, Kazooie can just glide now. It's great. The world is our oyster. And there's Wumba's wigwam. Also, there's our train switch. Unfortunately, it's looking mighty big. I think that's our Globo. I'm trying to see if there's a warp pad near the wigwam. Oh, there it is. Because we do need to get back to our bear. You know what? Fire. Alright, let's warp back to the grotto real quick. We do actually have to put that gliding to good use now, too. And I really need some health, though. And none of these respawning a-holes want to seem to drop any. I stand back. I take it back. I'm also surprised I timed that well enough. But yeah, before we take back control of the bear, well, first we die, because I massively overshot that. Yeah, the super speed does kind of take some getting used to, but anyway. The goal has not changed, and if anything, that's just an easy way to get our health back. But yeah, now that we can essentially fly, I think we can reach this little Jinjo over here. You know, assuming we enter the glide in the first place. I'm trying to get as much air as possible here, man. We might be here for a minute. Not a long minute, but a minute all the same. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we can't just hold it. We have to press it again. Okay, there we go. Another Black Jinjo at that. We're almost done with the Black Jinjo family, too. Okay, let's go grab this treble cleft real quick. Nice. Actually, before we reunite, let me consult the guide real quick, because I swear we have to do something in that volcano where we were getting choked out by the molten air. Let me see. Let me see. Warp to the lava side upper area and step down to an entryway. Go to the inside the volcano. You must step on the buttons as they rise from the lava. It doesn't say you need to be Banjo or Kazooie separately, so we won't. If anything, we can just warp back if need be. We need to go take care of that ice dragon, though. We'll do that after we're done playing in the grotto. This is in the volcano, right? Okay, we gotta find these mystical buttons. Or maybe we need to go back from the lava side. Yeah, I think we came on the wrong side of the tracks. Oh well. Anyway, I tried. Let's go kill us an ice dragon. And thankfully we have the perfect tool for that, because we don't need ammo for that. Excuse me. I mean, it's gonna be a long way down, but I'm trying to figure out where the best place to fall is. Well, you're certainly legit. And of course it couldn't be easy. It's never easy. Something tells me I actually might have to fall from the grotto to reach that. Also, Big Yeti. With a big foot. I'm Big-a-foot. I have an enormous foot. I can see that. That's nice. Yes, it is, isn't it? And if you try to steal my shoes, you'll be seeing it close up. But those shoes won't even fit you. Don't care. You're not having them. I don't think chewing on that is... You know what? Live your life, buddy. Anyway, yeah, that's Big-a-foot. He has a very enormous foot. That foot's looking awfully sensitive. It'd be a shame... It'd be a shame if, say, a giant ice rock were to come slam down on it. Be a real shame. Oh no, a giant ice rock. And it hit him in his really big foot. Ooh, my poor enormous foot. Where's the first aid kit? So yeah, there he goes, hobbling on his not-so-enormous foot. And now, we can steal his shoes. That wouldn't have even fit him anyway. Just don't remember where we go with them. I know there's some tracks over here, but... Oh, duh. Wait. Need that real quick. Alright, onward. Just have him step on a big Lego. I feel like that's worse. Or like that's the equivalent. What happened to him was the equivalent of stepping on a big Lego. I don't even think you need to step on a big Lego. If you stepped on a small Lego with that big of a foot, I feel like it would hurt 10 times more. Anyway, here's our second boss of Hailfire Peaks, Chilly Willy, the cold and icy dragon. This time it's Chilly with a Y. You must be the pizza delivery boy that beat up my poor brother. He tried to eat us. I suppose you'll be wanting pizza too? Yes, please. I ordered an anchovy deluxe. Ugh. Well, tough. We've got none. I'm sure you have. Give me my pizza. Buddy, I think I'm doing you a favor. Anchovies are gross. Aye, it burns. But yeah, Chili Willy here is a tad tougher than his brother. Let me just have a little taste. He's got 12 HP to his brother's 6, so I'm guessing the Ice Dragon's the older one. He also licks faster. Oh, I can double shoot. Maybe I'm just bad. I could have ended that Chili Billy fight a lot faster then, too. Oh, crap, I forgot. The cannons actually go away on this fight. That sucks. But yeah, it's just really second verse, same as the first. To Willy's credit, though, he is a little tougher. A little. I meant to shoot twice. But yeah, I forgot which of the fights that the cannons actually go away on. Also, don't fall off. You will have to start from the beginning if you do. Alright. Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Cue the fricking Alexander music from Final Fantasy XIV. That is not what I meant to do. Oh well, let's just make our way to the last cannon. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. I keep firing twice, but only one's going through. It's whatever. We're gonna end it this rotation. Also, how do you even hear that we beat up his brother? He flew off to get some burgers. Unless he made a pit stop on the way. Anyway, the Blowjob brothers are down. Stop it. I don't want pizza anymore. I'll go and get a takeout instead. Hold on, you frosty fool. We've beaten both of you now, so I reckon we should get a trophy. A trophy, eh? How about this? I mean, Kazooie has a point. But yeah, they just wanted food. He's also got a long neck. It must be hereditary. Now, which way is it to the fly-through McJiggies? I also want to know where the McJiggies is at. We haven't seen one all game. I don't know why you have to spawn the Jiggy all the way over there. But we did it. We beat both bosses at Hailfire Peaks. And the prize is ours for the taking. Actually, how many Jiggies is that? Genuinely don't know. Anyway, let's make our way down. And I mean, as long as we're on the icy side, we might as well explore some. After taking a very big... Oh, that fall actually wasn't that big. But yeah, well actually, since we're on the icy side, let's go pay Humba a visit. Stupid Yeti's taking 2 hits. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see who's in this igloo. Who would want to live in a frozen wasteland anyway? It's nice that all the notes are... Oh, hello. Hey, young man. I'm Mildred Ice Cube, but I seem to have misplaced my husband, George. There was this terrible blizzard, and he was whisked off into the sky. The sky, you say. So? Isn't it obvious? I want you to go and look for him. I mean... Do we have to? I kind of need that Jinjo, so sorry, lady. Okay, well, beak barging isn't gonna work. But hey, when beaks don't work, I find that high explosives tend to. Arg. Tell George his dinner is in the... So yeah, we had to commit cold murder for the sake of a Jinjo, but hey, We reunited the Green Jinjo family, and they got a Jiggy out of it. We just don't have to tell George. He doesn't need to know. Anyway, it's Boggy's igloo. So yeah, Boggy moved to Hailfire Peaks, and he's watching the Mr. Pants channel for some reason. Hello, Boggy. Take a look at my new widescreen. It's got loads of features. I'm sure it has. It has, actually. 1000 Hz scanning, Dolby 5.1 surround sound, 9,999 channels, 15 SCART sockets, 3 remote controls. Jesus Christ. All in the year 2000? Oh, sorry. It's got no online shopping and I'm really hungry. What do you want? A big hot fish would be great. Hey, I have one of those. Wow, he just gained like 20 pounds off the bat. Also, I don't know when he ate that. What was that? Wow, the fish must have swallowed a Jiggy. Well, if it's not edible, I don't want it. Fair enough, Boggy. I'll add it to our collection. Be my guest. I got stuff to watch. Bro, your wife and kids are out and about, and I think they're worried about you. Anyway, nostalgia. He's got a Banjo and Kazooie bedsheet, which I'm guessing belongs to one of his kids. There's the Freezy Peak snowman. And hey, there's his old sled, which at this point I think he's a tad too fat to fit on. But yeah, Boggy's just chilling at home with his widescreen. To be fair, I don't blame him. If I had a widescreen in the year 2000, I'd be chilling with it too. Anyway, we bust these mumbo pads up, and there's a dude down there. He doesn't look so hot. How dare you? That was Ice Cube's sister. He's gonna have to go get his brother Ice-T to come find the Baron Bird. Pfft, you right. I'm sure she was just an estranged member of Ice Cube's family. Yeah, there's the train switch. Unfortunately, that's a big switch, and I don't think we can weigh in on that. Anyway, let's pay Humba a visit, but first, let's go get this Globo. Just chilling over here. Can we break this? Apparently not. We do have to shimmy our way back over, though. Also, don't touch the water. It's very cold. And very cold water is almost as dangerous as very hot water. Well, I say almost, but it's realistically probably just as dangerous. Yeah, there's the alien fellow. He's still dead. It's a real shame about that. I didn't mean to... Whatever. Let's go pay Humba a visit. Sup? You have Globo. Want to give to Humba? Yes, I do. Sure, I'll just throw it in. Magic ready. Jump in Wumba pool. We'll do that later. But first, there is something cool about this world. Humba and Wumba's huts are connected. But yeah, you go through that curtain in Wumba's wigwam and you find yourself in Mumbo's skull after a little bit of redecorating. So yeah, you can just go between the two so easily. Which also helps because they're on different sides of the freaking level. Mumbo's on the fire side and Humba's on the ice side. But anyway, here's our 7th transformation. A snowball. Relatively underwhelming, but it is unique. Wumba call this snowball. Use control stick to move and hold B for big heap roll attack. So yeah, we're a snowball. And I mean, we do have a dash attack, so we're not completely defenseless. There is a cool thing about the snowball, though. Just like in real life, if you roll a snowball in the snow enough, you'll gain mass. And with each point of health you get, the bigger you become. You can even roll up slopes and junk. But yeah, that is relatively cool though. You can just do that. Can't get up there, though. Trying to remember what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, right, that giant train switch. Also that giant switch on top of that oil plant. Unfortunately, the thing about the snowball is that you have no way of losing that mass. Unless you melt. And sometimes you will have to melt yourself willingly. Dang it. But yeah, it doesn't matter how you lose the health as long as you lose it. And I guess a snowball can't survive in icy water. Ironic. Okay, good. Now we get super big. Also, there's still that Jiggy in there. I guess it does kind of give off Katamari vibes, but anyway. Now that we're big, we can press this switch. And that opens up the icy side for the train station. We still have to open up the fire side, though. So we'll have to figure out how to do that, aren't we? Won't we, I mean. Trying to think, what else? I know there's other things we gotta do as the snowball. Right. So we opened up that. Unfortunately, that's not what I meant to do. Dang it. Hang on, we gotta lose some more. Actually, no we don't. We're cheesing this. We do need to get back up to full mass, though. Don't kick me. So yeah, we need to take a little trip to the lava side. Because that's the only way we can get to that switch on top of the oil plant. Unfortunately, as you can probably imagine, it's hot. And we fell. Because of course we did. You'd think being made out of literal snow and ice, you could just roll through those hot hands. But no, it doesn't work like that. I'm not sure why it doesn't work like that, but here we are. Let's try that again. God. Why? Just why? Better yet, there's more than one warp pad here. There we go. Yeah, we gotta go to the upper... We have to make a little bit of a detour to get to that oil rig switch. Unfortunately, as you can imagine, it's very hot on the lava side. You've gotta be... Is this even the right way to go? Also, you can bowl through them. I guess I just wasn't doing it well enough. Okay, let's try this one more time. I think the super speed is actually throwing me off in this one specific instance. And I mean, detrimentally so. Anyway, let's just try it again. Thankfully, we are able to barely fit in this cave as the big snowball. I'm just gonna do this real quick to avoid any further mishaps. I don't want to... But yeah, we have to be full mass. And so you have to kind of haul your ass before you melt. Because you will melt if you stay in the fire side too long. Naturally. Anyway, let's press this oil switch. Let's see if there's anything worth digging up down there. Think we'll strike gold? Who knows? But we got the oil rig going. We got the oil rig pumping up again. And what do you know? There's a Jiggy. Unfortunately, it's going down the pipeline. And of course it ends up in the one place I didn't want to go. So yeah, we gotta go get that Jiggy. Unfortunately, that does require a trip to Grunty Industries. We'll worry about that later. I think that's the only things we need the snowball for, actually, though. So, let's go turn back into a bear. Trying to think of how you get that Jiggy down there. Oh yeah, we do have to shrink just to be able to get into Wumba's hut. Which is also a little funny. Wow, we have to be like literal edge from death. Alright, I think we're done being a snowball for now. Hang on, I'm consulting my magic book for a second. Okay, that Jiggy in that ice cave is also going to require some backtracking. Alright, let's go pay the shaman a visit. Because he has some work to do on the icy side. And we still have a spare Globo. How are we doing in Hailfire Peaks? 3 Jiggies, all the Cheeto pages. We're missing 10 notes, 1 Jinjo, and 1 hollow honeycomb piece. We do have to find those notes. I'm willing to bet they're on the fire side. Welcome again, Bear and Bird. Got a Globo. Yes, we do. Give magic creature to Mumbo if you want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, I do. Alright, well, Mumbo time. And back to the ice side. Hello. Mumbo not welcome. Leave now and be in big heap trouble. Yeah, Mumbo's not exactly welcome here. They don't get along. But unfortunately, you have a shortcut in your house, so I kind of need that. I don't think she actually does anything. It'd be funny if she did, though. Anyway, we must use Mumbo's powers in this icy place. Hope this works. So behold Mumbo's 7th power, Life Force. Yeah, so Mumbo can just raise the dead. That probably would have been helpful at some other point, but yeah. So simple as that. Big drop hurt lots. Where am I? You dead. Mumbo used powerful shaman magic. You alive. Didn't need puny earthling magic. Could have used special powers instead. Spaceman ungrateful. Waste Mumbo's time. We should teach a lesson. Sorry, strange friend. My special powers are low and we need your help. Our 3 children escaped the ship before we crashed in the lagoon. If you can find and return them to me safely, I'll bestow the earth with wondrous gifts. Mumbo like gifts, not tacky alien merchandise, though. Kids will be hiding from danger until they detect alien signal. Mumbo impressed, but Mumbo magic better. So yeah, their kids had to do some emergency airdropping and they kind of trapped themselves. That one's not looking too hot. Also, what the heck, man? Let me guess, was he cloaked or something? Yeah, that other kid's not looking too hot, but Mumbo does not have the power to break that ice, so we will have to make a return trip. This way. Assuming Mumbo can reach it. Okay, he can. Cool. How long have we been live? It's only been a little over an hour, and I still feel like I've made more progress than I have in Grunty Industries. Anyway, there's another soul we have to bring back to life. Saberman. But yeah, this is Saberman from the hit retro Rareware game Saberwolf, which was also remade for the Game Boy Advance, not to be confused with the character Saberwolf from Killer Instinct. Many thanks, young sir. Why, I've been frozen in there since 1984. Mumbo thinks seen crazy old man before, perhaps. It's quite possible. I come from a golden age where wolves were kings. The name's Saberman. Adventuring is my game, or at least was my game. What Cable Man doing in Ice Block? That cursed Saberwolf chased me all the way here, where I was frozen in my tracks by the ice dragon. I'm rather cold. Could you see your way to warming me up? Momo not do that, but no bear that might. So yeah, we've had to resurrect Saberman. I'm not sure how he was frozen there since 1984, but we're not here to question such things. Anyway, Mumbo's job is done. For now. We will have to come back to resurrect that other kid, but one thing at a time. Hello. Goodbye. I think this is the only time in the game where their huts are connected. I do appreciate it, though. I wish it happened more often. Or like in Glitter Gulch Mine, where Wumba had a warp pad literally inside her wigwam. Anyway, we're back to the bear and the bird. And we're going back to the ice. We'll do the fire stuff eventually. It's just, we're here. We might as well. Plus, at least on the fire side, we can fly. Because there's flight pads and all that good stuff. Anyway, here's kid number 1. I don't know how I missed that. What's wrong with it? Beats me. You try beak-to-mouth resuscitation. Ugh, no chance. Then this is a job for a professionally qualified doctor. Some would say a witch doctor. Yeah, the kid's just dead. I don't think that fall treated him any better. There was another kid over here, though. He's looking not as dead. Wow, he actually snapped up at me from there. Got ourselves a little Jinjo plush. Thanks, Earthling. There he goes. Just goes right into the freezing water. Maybe alien biology lets him survive it. Who knows? I'm not paid enough to think of such things. I think we're making decent enough progress. Let's go see Saberman. Because he did need some warming up. Guess it's gonna take more than that. Good thing I got unlimited of them. 3 fire eggs seem to do the trick. He's got that puzzle piece. That's so much better. I'm glad to help an old hero. Being frozen for so long has tired me. I need a cup of tea and 40 winks. Could you possibly help me just one more time? Of course, this sounds like a job for you, Banjo. Can you carry me back to my tent? It's over on the fiery side of the mountain. If it hadn't burned down by now. I'm surprised it hasn't burned down by now. But yeah, the old man unfortunately needs an escort. Well, I won't say unfortunately, it's not that bad. Just need to free up some space in the sack. And thankfully, a trip to the fiery side is just a warp pad trip away. Alright, old man, get in the sack. Stuff you in there nice and good. And away we go. We can go up this ramp, right? Please tell me we can go up this ramp. Thank you. Alright, off we go. Yeah, the warp pads also become a lot more useful later in the game. In fact, in some instances, like in Jolly Roger, they're outright necessary. Anyway, here we are. My tent, my equipment, it's just as I left it all those years ago. It's probably worthless anyway. My treasure is still here too. You may have it, kind sir. It's a fine golden jigsaw piece. No use to me. I'm hanging up my boots. At least for the next couple years until my game gets remade. So yeah, Saberman has bestowed upon us a Jiggy. He wasn't kidding about those 40 winks. Dude just slumped over to his mat and passed out. I feel you there, buddy. I feel you there hard. Do British people still call sleep that, like 40 winks? That's still a thing? Anyway, I am trying to think if there's anything else I need to do on the ice side. Let me consult my handy-dandy guide, I guess. Oh, right. I need to resurrect that kid again. Okay, well, let's take one more trip to Mumbo. Oh, actually, before I even do that, I forget, there's 3 kids. There's 3 kids. And, the 3rd kid's in a place that, unfortunately, Banjo can't quite reach. I'm not sure if I need to get all the way up to the grotto. I'm hoping I don't. I don't think I need to get that high up. Oh yeah, I do have to claim my prize from the oil rig. Will this be high enough? Will this be close enough for me to make it? Let's find out. Survey says yes. Cool, little alien baby. Mummy? Don't look at me, kid. So cold, mummy, daddy, me no like cold earthling planet. So yeah, the alien baby's cold. Somehow sitting on him resolves this. I don't think I'd want someone to sit on me if I was cold. Great, me nice and toasty now. Time to go home. And there he goes. I feel like I could have just, you know, breathed fire on him, but whatever floats your boat, man. What's down here? Oh, that's where the freaking train is. Wanted to be sure. Alright, now we can go resurrect that 3rd kid. One more trip to Mumbo. Yeah, thankfully, and ironically, I guess, Mumbo has nothing to do on the fire side, where he's located. You only need him to do stuff on the icy side. Very ironic. You want Mumbo's help again? Yes, sir. This super speed sheet is actually a lifesaver. I can already tell it's saving me precious time. Hello. Goodbye. So yeah, also, thankfully, we don't need to find a 3rd Mumbo pad. We get repeat usage. As soon as Oh, right, it's this way. Whoops, whoopsie. Also, I like how the beehive's just frozen there. It's not even an evil beehive, it's just a normal one. Just chilling. Literally. Yeah, we get 2 for 1 out of this Mumbo pad. We resurrected the dad, and now we have to resurrect the child. Also, I think this is like the literal greatest display of Mumbo's power, is just raising the dead. 3 separate times. Thank you. Earthling's not all brain dead. Excuse me? Yeah, waddle on over to Daddy, buddy. And we did it. We've reunited the happy family. Now hopefully they don't fall out again. You have done well, Earthling, but I shall now have to exterminate you all for taking so long. Have you kids seen my laser anywhere? Ah, it must be on the ship. Your race is spared for now, Earthling. Stand clear. Beaming up sequence initiated. Ungrateful bastards. Bro is like, you took too long. We gotta exterminate you. Unfortunately, I left my laser on the ship. Thankfully, they do give you a jiggy for your trouble. Wow, it actually hurt. That's another jiggy in the bag. And I think we're actually done with Mumbo for real this time. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, we are not quite done with the icy side yet. I just remembered there's that one Jinjo we have to do. And if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm going off the dome here, I'm not consulting my handy book, I think we have to be a snowball, which, again, they are so merciful for having these two be connected. Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. Let's try that one more time. I almost fell in there a second time. That would have been actually embarrassing. Oh yeah, we do have to claim that jiggy from the pipeline. I keep forgetting about that one. Either that or I'm putting it in the back of my head because it does require a trip to Grunty Industries, and I just really, really don't want to go back. Oh, I'm already at the upper area. Where was that Jinjo again? Assuming the camera wants to cooperate with me. There you are. How do I get up there? Or how do I get up to a point where I can fall on you? Okay, we're gonna do some trial and error here. And the camera just does not want to cooperate with me. Let's get a rolling start. Nailed it. And that was the last brown Jinjo too. I'd like you to have this. I feel like I shouldn't be surprised, because like we are approaching the end game, so it's like the Jinjo family should be getting reunited around this time. Now, how do I get out of this chasm? Don't tell me I gotta go to the lava side. I guess I have to take a trip to the lava side. Just the very... Oh, the warpad's right there. Just... Why does this keep happening to me, bro? Let's just die. It's whatever. Thankfully, it puts us back at the wigwam, and I almost rolled into the fire, which would have killed me again. Alright, I think we're actually done with the snowball this time. Maybe. Alright, well, actually, hold on. I want to see something. Okay, on an edge above lava in the lava train station, inside Icicle Grotto on the right. In an alcove above the cookfish on the lava side. Yeah, let's just head back to the lava side for now. And thankfully we don't have to worry about boiling rocks from either side. Yeah, we did a lot of work there. I don't think this is the way I want to go. It isn't. I want to get back to that flight pad, which is right over here. Duh. Alright, to the skies again. Because, forget all that other stuff. We're flying. I don't got time for this. There's a lot more doors in the Coliseum. And hey, the train station. For the fire side this time. Yeah, now we can get to the lava side of the train station. I'm sure nothing will go wrong there. I didn't want that, but okay. Where does this go? Oh, I guess we're on a different side of the... Is that a platform? They are platforms. I didn't even know those were over there. Well, I see another Jiggy. Unfortunately, it's gated. Hang on, I'm consulting the guide yet again. Okay, we gotta go back into the Coliseum. It's time for some split-up shenanigans again. You know what, we'll just take the hit. Or better yet, I almost made it. I almost made it with my super speed. Would have been great. Would have been so great. But yeah, there was one other thing we forgot to do in the Coliseum. Bro, I literally just finished the brown Jinjos. You are not fooling anyone. That was a bit embarrassing. Anyway. I think, yeah, we gotta climb this one. Pretty sure. Maybe I was mistaken. Let's just take a little nap real quick. I love that Banjo can just do that. It's so handy. He actually almost hit me. Like, did you see that? Well, that one did hit me. That apparently does not negate the fall damage. I know I'm supposed to climb off one of these chains. I'm pretty sure, at least. Banjo can't wear those fancy shoes. Or maybe I have to jump from one chain to the other without getting shot at. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about these guys, because this is just getting ridiculous. It's like some aimbotting crap. Or maybe I can blow that wall up first. Wrong eggs. Oh, it's just more ammo. Okay, well, anyway, I'm sick of you. And I'm sick of you. Let's see if that buys me enough time. They seriously respawn that fast. That's not even fair. Also, I think I'm doing something wrong here. Let me see, let me see. Okay, so apparently there's a ledge you can grab onto somewhere at the top. Somewhere at the top. I have to be blind then. Like, the fact that their aim is just so good. Or better yet, I guess I just have to bait it out. Oh. Part of the pillar is cracked. I did not notice that. I was too busy getting shot, which he almost hit me again. Oh god, camera, please. That's just crazy, man. Absolute insanity. Anyway, there's a banjo switch. And that banjo switch unveils a kazooie switch. So, we're gonna need to get some air. Yeah, we're gonna need to achieve flight. Like, actual flight, no gliding. We need to ascend. Will he make it? He made it. But will he do it again? Jesus, just like, sometimes Kazooie moves too fast. Especially when you spin like that. You spin it like Mach 3. I can make this. Yeah, light work. Alright, to the skies. Here we have that ever-present Kazooie switch. You press the Kazooie switch. Really, it just opens up the rest of that? No, it opens up another banjo switch. Yeah, we gotta do some real interesting shenanigans for this one. So yeah, we press a banjo switch to open up a Kazooie switch to open up another banjo switch. Which finally opens up our prize. That actually killed me. I don't know why I didn't just glide down. Like, I really don't know why I didn't just glide down. And now we have to do it all over again. Do we? Nah, we probably gotta do it all over again. I seriously was not thinking. I'm what we call stupid. I'm still upset at how close that is to hitting me. Yeah, I really don't know why I didn't just glide down. Yeah, we've seen all this before, bro. Like, we don't need it. We don't need the whole spiel again. But they're gonna give it to me again. I kind of deserve it. It's part of my punishment, I suppose. Yeah, I can't use that wing whack while I'm moving. I just move way too freaking fast. It boosts your momentum like another 50%. You can burst into a glide from it, though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you get a lot of horizontal momentum. Alright, just bust our way back over here. There's another Kazooie switch. Then we get to go to our second Banjo switch, which happens to be right along the way. Why did I... Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that at all. Why does it have to play the cutscene again, man? I'm weak. Okay, switch. Carefully grab the ledge. Press the Banjo switch again, and this time glide down to the Jiggy. Just glide our way down. That's not what I meant to do. It's like, this is all it took. This is really all it took. And we claimed our prize. What a puzzle. Ow. Anyway. That's that. Oh, right. I should probably find those notes that I'm missing. The only problem is I cannot imagine where they are. Wasn't sure if there are any fire hands around there. Yeah, I gotta find those notes that I'm missing. It's just, again, I cannot really imagine where they would be. Also, there's a switch that I missed over here. What does this do? Oh, it's a nifty little shortcut that would have saved me some time. Because of course it is. Anyway, off to the skies again. Actually, what's through here? I don't think I went this way. Oh, we're in the volcano again. There's some signs over there. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta mine the exploding lava rocks. Anyway, that's switch number 2. That leads us to switch number 3. It's a good thing we do have that extended oxygen. If we didn't, this would actually be kind of dangerous. Switch number 4. I wonder what those signs read. And of course I managed to fall off. It's fine, we still have plenty of air. This imp is annoying though. Switch number 4. And of course the switch number 5's all the way back at the beginning. Please tell me this is it. Of course not. And we gotta go all the way back. Hey, that's not a number, but it is our prize. Ooh, almost fell off. And thankfully the Jiggy's just in the middle here. And hey, we do get to check out what's on those signs. I might as well, since we're here. Another Jiggy in the bag. Hot links cold in the skull and wigwam. Wow, it actually tells you that. Only a ball of great size can start the oil drill. Tells you that too. When things get too hot, remember your bearded buddy. The camel. So yeah, it gives you hints to 3 other Jiggies that would have been useful if we hadn't already gotten like 2 out of the 3 of them. I need to find where those last notes are. I am still missing notes, right? I think? Maybe? I should check. I can check. Yeah, I'm missing 10 notes. I'm missing 10 notes. I wonder where those could be. Let us consult the magic book once again. I swear, it feels like I might have missed some on the lava side. No, it doesn't look like it. I may have missed them on the icy side. We'll double check. At the very least, I can fly on this side. And God, I hate those statues so much. Like, so much. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I going? I don't think I want to go this way. I think I want to go back to the flight pad, to be honest. There's not any notes down there, are there? Not that I'm seeing, no. Bro is still knocked out. Anyway, yeah, let's take to the skies again. And then I guess we have to claim our prize on the icy side with Grunty Industries and all that. I'm trying to think, what are the other 2 Jiggies that I'm missing here? Yeah, that was the Banjo switch, we already got that. I don't think there were any notes in the Coliseum. I don't think. We can still go higher. Oh, there's a freaking hollow honeycomb piece right here. That solves that issue. There's still the issue of the notes. I'm also running out of feathers. Where does this go again? Ow. Stupid little imp. Back off. Right, this is the lava side of Hailfire. This is the train station for the lava side. But, hey, while we're here, let's summon our good pal Chuffy. Chuffy is on freight service to Grunty Industries. Would you like Chuffy to pick you up? Yes. We can get him out of there. I forgot I had to take it to even get inside Grunty Industries. Anyway, let's summon the train to a boiling hot hellscape. I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. Sorry, but I can't go there. The sudden drop in temperature would crack my boiler and it would be curtains for me. However, if you can find a way to cool my boiler a little... So, yeah. To be fair, though, Old King Cold does have a point. If you go from sudden hot temperature to sudden cold temperature, that's not good. That's not good for anything. But hey, he did say if we cool the boiler down a bit, we are able to get to the icy side. And thankfully, just like the sign said, we happen to know a certain bearded camel who has some water on him. So yeah, I mean, as sucky as it kinda is, of course that hits. But I guess that sort of saved me. Yeah, as sucky as it is, we have to bully Gobi one final time. Because this camel can just never know peace. He can never ever know peace. And I need more gold feathers. Alright, well. Let's go bully the camel one last time. I think it's through here. It was indeed not through here. I might have messed up. I have indeed messed up. Actually, you know what? Just kill me, bro. I like how the fall damage constitutes after you touch the lava. Like, that doesn't break your fall whatsoever. I wasn't expecting it to put me back at the train station, though. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and wrap up Hailfire Peaks, and then we can call it a night. And then we can do the final world on Wednesday, and then maybe I'll do a little bonus stream on Thursday to wrap everything else up. Thursday can be the backtracking session. And it's crazy that I have to constitute a backtracking session for this game, but here we are. I signed up for this and I gotta live with it. And the way those hands scream out so viscerally. I couldn't tell if they were red or gold. In case y'all forgot. Okay, it was up here. I'll figure out where that goes later. It's like, where the heck is that? Hey, Gobi. Please. Not my precious water again. Yeah, I'm afraid it's your precious water again. Aw, no. It took me since the last game to save that. Ah, yes. That seems to have cooled my boiler enough. I'll let you take the chuffin' train to the icy side now. So yeah, now we can ride Chuffy over to the icy side. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the only way to access this part of the icy side, is through Chuffy. And of course, there's a fake little pest waiting for me at the top. And it's not at any sort of reasonable angle that I can snipe him at. I wonder if I can get a clockwork egg up there, though. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Idiot. But yeah, we go through these train tracks. And we can claim our prize. And now we just have to take Chuffy back. And thankfully our friend didn't respawn yet. And that's it. So let's head back on over to the fireside. Yeah, I think we only have, what, 2 more Jiggies to get? And speak of the devil. Scratch that. We have 1 more Jiggy to get. We do have 2 Jiggies to get, but one of them requires some backtracking. We have to go back to Pterodactyl Land to get it. But we can claim that Jiggy in the pipeline. It'll also give us a chance to look for those notes that we're missing. Excuse me. But yeah, Gobi did finally make it to the lava world, but he still could not escape our wrath. And we dumped his water out one last time. It's for the greater good, at least. Alright, but yeah, let's go back to the icy side. We can look for those notes we missed, and then we can claim our last Jiggy. On our first visit, anyway. Ow. You know what? I asked for that. And that. And that. I could have just spent the feathers, man. I could have just spent the feathers, but it's fine. We'll go to this one instead. Upper area. It's really kind of bothering me. Where are those notes at? got to be somewhere in the icy side, because I've scoured the entire fiery side and found nothing. I don't have time for you. And I already got the treble clef, so that's taken care of. No entry. They've gotta be somewhere, man. Ow. That's where the Jinjo was. That's only eggs. I really don't know where these last few notes are. And that's wild to me. I feel like I've scoured this entire level and found nothing still. I've even looked at the guide too. It's like, where the heck could they be? Let me look again. See if I'm reading this right. Let us look at the icy side. That's the upper area. There's a bunch by the split up pads. There's some by Boggy's house, some by Humba's. There's the treble cleft and icicle grotto, and that's it. Yeah, there's something I'm clearly missing. I'll do one last look-see. Yeah, those are just eggs. I'm surprised that counted as a grab. Were there any over by Saberwolf? No, those are eggs too. Also, hey, you can see the ice vault that we opened from here. It tips you off if you've made it this far in the game and you haven't got it. Yeah, I got the notes by Boggy's house. There weren't any notes in Boggy's house to my recollection. I'm drawing a blank. I'm actually drawing a blank, but I mean, while I'm on the icy side, I may as well claim my prize. Like, it's only 10 notes. I'm only missing 2 note nests. There were split-up pads over here, right? Yes, there were. Alright, Banjo, time to do your thing. As soon as we climb our way up here. Yeah, these Yetis are so tough that not even one pack whack will kill them. And you've seen what this backpack is made out of. Come on, Banjo, you can make this. Thank you. But yeah, using our new pack ability, we are able to fit neatly in this little hole. I told myself I wouldn't be coming to Grunty Industries tonight, but look at me lying. Thankfully, it's a 10-second trip. Let's get out of here. I think there's a Jinjo on the other side too, but we have to go through the other pipeline for that. That's back in Jolly Roger. Where in Jolly Roger? I don't remember. I just remember Grunty Industries specifically having a pipe for there and a pipe for here. Alright, back to the lava side. We just gotta find these last notes and then we'll be done. For now. And we'll be just hitting the 2-hour mark too. Because I swear I've looked everywhere. In fact, I don't really know where else I can look. But look, we have to, because I can't leave without those notes. There's nothing by the evil beehive, because at this point I'm just resolved to search high and low. There's nothing over by that evil beehive either. I don't think there's anything in the Colosseum. I don't think. I'll check that alcove later. Well, actually, it's right by the warp pad. I could just check it now. Yeah, let's check it now. Better yet, let's check what the heck's up here. Oh, this just goes to the icy side. Silly me. I'm at my wit's end with these notes, man. Like, I genuinely don't know where else to look. Or where else I haven't looked. This also takes me to the icy side. Because I'm looking right at the guy, and it's like, even then, it's like, I feel like I've been everywhere it's saying that the notes could be. And I see and have found nothing. Where have I not looked? What am I missing? Oh. Silly me. Well, that's everything, and like I said, we have to get the last Jiggy from a completely different area, so we are done with Hailfire Peaks for now. But before we get off for the night, I do want to make one little detour. Well, it's not a detour, it's more so a destination. So we are heading back to the wasteland. We're gonna take a little trip to the last level. We just step in this little bubble here and off we go. A little bit more sequence breaking for the night. But anyway, welcome to the final world of the game, Cloud Cuckoo Land, high up in the clouds of the Isle of Hags. In fact, as you kind of saw in the cutscene, you can actually see the entire island from here. And yeah, it's this level's big. But yeah, you can see Wumba's wigwam over there. You can see Mumbo's hut all the way over there. And you travel between the islands via these plant things. I don't need those. There's nothing there. There's a bean. I found a strange looking seed. Is it edible? I don't know. But yeah, we pick up some seeds, and hey, that's just another familiar face. It's those bees from the first game, the Zubbas. We also found our first hollow honeycomb bees just kind of gave that one to us. And some springy step shoes. We'll be needing those for later. But that's not why we're here. We need to go in this cave for why we're here. Yeah, welcome to the Central Cavern. Big place. Very big place. Evil beehive. Yeah, the Central Cavern is connected all over the place like Jesus. And that's why we're here. But we're gonna need to do some split-up action first. That thing already respawned. I literally just blew him up. Yeah, first, gotta hatch this egg here. And that reveals this strange creature. Wow, that's a rare Flotus Floatium creature, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Jam Jars. But yeah, that is the rare Flotus Floatium, as Jam Jars so pointed out. Anyway, we're gonna stuff it in our sack. And true to his name, he allows us to float. Only for 15 seconds, though. Which is just enough time for us to reach over here. And learn one final move. As soon as we just stretch on over here. And thankfully we have just enough notes to learn it. Plant a seed, watch it grow. Up the beanstalk you will go. Thanks for rhyming. And here's the last move of the game, the sack pack. When faced by danger, jump on top. Now in the backpack you can hop. Hold button Z and then tap up C. Safely inside is where you'll be. So yeah, the last move of the game is a banjo move. And hey, Jam Jars didn't slam his head. Now speaking of banjo, how do I get back up? Never mind, there's paths right there. Might as well collect this note while we're here. Oh, right, those guys pop up. I don't know why he's wielding a sausage like that, but I completely forgot about those guys. Yeah, that's the main reason we came to Cloud Cuckoo Land, just to learn that move. And now that we know every move in the game, all we gotta do is put them to use. So yeah, I think we've accomplished much this evening. Let's just head back down. We'll do Cloud Cuckoo Land proper another time. Heck, depending on how I feel on Wednesday, we might do it instead of Grunty Industries. We'll see. Because now that I know all the moves, I'm also less pressured to get all the notes. Besides, 100%. And speaking of all the notes, I think that's all the notes in the hub world now to... Let me check. It is. We just have 3 more Jiggies to get. But that's 3 more Jinjo families we have to reunite, I think. Let's just look at everything in total. We did a clean sweep of Mayhem and Glitter Gulch. We still have a lot to do in Witchy World, actually. Still have a couple Jiggies to get in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Really, there were no Cheeto pages? It's weird. Pterodactyl Land, we still have some work to do, but that requires us to go to Cloud Cuckoo Land. Grunty Industries is Grunty Industries. And Hailfire Peaks will require some backtracking as well. Actually, Jolly Roger Lagoon will also require a trip to Cloud Cuckoo Land. But yeah, I will think on how to tackle this until Wednesday. I'm trying to see if I should just do the Cloud Cuckoo Land first and then work backwards and cap it all off with Grunty Industries. Or should I do it properly and just do Cloud Cuckoo Land and then backtrack everywhere? Because no matter how I slice it, I'm going to have to backtrack. Because if I do Cloud Cuckoo Land first, I still have to go back to everywhere I couldn't do before I went there. And if I do everything before Cloud Cuckoo Land, I'm just going to have to go back once I finish it. I think the more I think about it, I think it would be smarter to just do Cuckoo Land first. So I think that's what we're going to do Wednesday. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Those are my links. Best when to see when I go live, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will hopefully see you Wednesday. Maybe you'll get a bonus stream out of me Thursday, depending on how much this game we have to do. And yeah.